Welcome back to my channel. My name is Siri Timon. You know, I always told myself I wasn't gonna start it off like that, but it's just force of habit. I'm going to be showing you how I get this natural everyday look. This is my go-to look. I do have my eyebrows on already, and I do have my foundation on. I am wearing Lancome, their liquid foundation in the color 460. I'm an oily girl, so this doesn't control my oil all the way, but I don't know. It leaves me with the right amount of dew between my oil and how the foundation sets. So I did go on. The first concealer was the LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Fawn, and then I'm going in with this deep tan. I believe it's Born This Way by Too Faced. This is their first concealer line. They came out with two different ones. This one is the first one. It's not as hydrating. I like the second one they came out with though. That was really cool. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and I'm still trying to figure out how to introduce myself on these videos, but I promise I'm not gonna do this the whole time. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, that's it. So you just want to focus it right here, and I do it on my lids. And then just blend out the excess so you don't look patchy. And then once that's done, you want to go ahead and set. I'm going to set using the Laura Mercier setting powder. Translucent. I don't use the medium deep, and I don't usually bake, but lately baking has been my my friend when it comes to setting my under eye. Honestly, is it baking? I don't think it's baking if you do. I just pack it on. I don't really let it sit. Letting it sit doesn't do much but make me look dry and powdery, and I'm oily, so I can only imagine what that could do to dry people. So just pack it on in. Now I do pack it on my nose pretty heavy because I am super oily on my nose. And then, you know, can't forget the eyelids, because we cannot have crusty eyelids. I hate a creased eyelid. Who I don't think I understand. I really do hate crusty creased eyelids. That is frustrating. Now, once that's done, I was very careful not to put setting powder on my jaw, my cheek, I was very careful to not get it here because that's where I put my cream contour, and if you put powder on top of that, it's gonna I wouldn't advise putting the cream on top of the powder. Just not how that works. It doesn't set well. And then this is, oh, that's gonna be crooked. We can fix it. When I contour my face, I contour right here, this imaginary brow bone. And then I also get my crease. Because I have so much lid space, I do contour my eyelids in this area, because it can get really lost and then I could look really scary and just like I have no face structure. So contouring is literally, all contouring is bringing that face structure back. Bringing that face structure back. And then I'm just taking a contour brush and I go back and forth on the cheeks, and then I just go a little bit above that. and blend it out. And do the same, go back and forth. And then once I've done that, I go back in with my setting powder, and then I do bake under here. That's what I meant by I bake, but I don't bake. I just allows it to look so much cleaner. You feel me? All right, so then I go in and just, you know, blend out everywhere else, the hairline. Because I wear lace front, I don't contour my forehead too much on here. I focus on the sides because, you know, lace front, you gotta pull it down further than your normal hairline, your regular hairline with it. So I don't wanna contour too much this way because then it'll make my forehead look small this way, and I don't want that. I look a hot mess. Definitely a process. It's hard being in front of the camera. Like, honestly, it's really hard trying to show your real personality and make sure that you're saying what you need to say and like you're in focus on the camera. So if I seem really like blah, give me a second because I'm just trying to get all these working parts together because it's not easy. My camera shut off. Gotta love that. But so once I'm done contouring my nose, then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. So I like to look really, really bronzy and golden-y. That's just what I like. So I'm going in with my Becca. Here you go. It's a little dirty, excuse me. I don't even know if you can see it. Panama Sun. We just gonna call it Panama Sun. Panama Sun is what I'm calling it. Sorry if I'm calling it the wrong name. I'm just going back in with that same brush that I used to contour my, you see how I'm catching that rim, okay? A lot lies within the rim of your compact. Just saying. And I go in with the same brush and I contour the same areas that I went over. That cream contour was just like a primer, like a base, I mean, for your bronzer and your contour. That's it. It's blended. So then I'm going in with this angle brush. Like I said, Elf got it a long time ago. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No, I just really like this brush. And I have a problem. I find that I have a problem throwing away my brushes. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I do. It's like I have an attachment. Like, I can't let my babies go. So then I go, you know, underneath the cheekbone. I did a little bit over my mustache because I do have a mustache. I'm not gonna act like I don't. And then this step is unnecessary, isn't necessary, but I like to go in with this is, wow, this is Blunt by MAC, and I use this as my contour. So this one, as you can see, is not as warm as the Becca bronzer that I just used. So this is just gonna add depth. So I've warmed up my face with the Becca bronzer, and now I'm just going in and adding some depth just on the cheekbones. I couldn't go like on my nose and everything, but that's just gonna make it look really, really dramatic. And I'm not trying to really go dramatic right now. I'm just trying to keep it really, trying to keep it really soft. Make sure that, you know, the concealer and the contours and all that all are blended out together. Now I'm going to do my blush. Now I've been obsessed, especially women of my color. I love this blush. Well, this blush is by Sephora collection. It's called Tiger Lily, but I love this color blush for women of my shade. in my, you know, a little bit darker and a little bit lighter. Honestly, anybody with melanin, this is gonna be your best bet when it comes to blush, especially if you want like a glowy look. And I'm just going in with my Sephora Angled brush, and I take it up, like I focus on the balls of my cheek, and then I blend it like all along that contour. Not really like on my top of my cheekbone, but just like, I have a lot of face. I have a lot of space on my face, so it's literally like I'm blending my concealer and my contour with my blush. That's what's gonna marry the two. So you won't see, it shouldn't be like a 3-level cake where you see the strawberry, vanilla, and the chocolate. No. Just take that, and I like to just go like, because it's such a warming color, a warming blush, just take it like all up in here. I don't really like to do too much on the cheek, but as I do too much on the cheek. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're just gonna, this is not the brush that I was gonna use, but this is all I have. So I'm gonna go back in with this brush, take some of the blush, and I'm just gonna pop that right in my crease too. You know, why not warm her up as well? I'm not doing any eyeshadows today. Okay, so I wiped off some of the makeup off my lips. My lips are just not in the best condition. I don't take care of my lips. I don't exfoliate. I don't moisturize half the time. I don't drink enough water. But I'm gonna go with my Club Hopper lip liner. Once I'm done with my lip liner, I go in with a nude color usually. I need to switch it up, but I'm going in with NYX Abu Dhabi soft matte lip cream, and I just go in the middle, and it usually turns like this pinkish color, purpley color, because the lip liner is like a reddish brown. So to combat that, I will go in with Try Again lipstick. It's the Leah and Mac collection, collection. You get what I'm saying. And I just add some of that, and that takes some of that purple tone out of it. And then I go back over and reline a little bit. So off camera, I did put on my lashes. The lashes I'm wearing are from Sephora. It's the Sephora collection and Lily Lashes collab. They did a collab, and these are in Miami. So I just took a little bit of the Foolproof Brow Powder by Benefit. I just add a little bit to the mid ends, archway ends. The Gimme Brow Benefit, color number 5. Both in number 5, by the way. And I just do a light run through. And this keeps my lashes. It keeps my eyebrows in place for the most part. I don't really have issues with my eyebrows moving. If they do, I don't mind it because I like them to look natural. I just spray myself with some setting spray. And I just use a powder brush to get those globs of like spray off my face. And then I'm going in, this is an old palette. This is the Carly Biebel BH Cosmetics. I think this is her first one with them. And I'm going in with these 2 highlights. Does it for me every time. Okay, I haven't done highlight in a minute, but I'm getting my life. And then I take a little eyeshadow brush, go into the highlight again, and then I just go underneath the brow, right under the arch area. And then if I really want to feel glowy, then I'll put a little bit up in here. And I kind of just spread it out in that whole area. I just follow the contour of my face. So I know that some might just leave it right here, but I like to blend it up around that curve so I am able to get that whole effect of lighter here. And then I just go over it with a deeper gold. So I first went in with this one, and then I went in with this highlight first, and then I went in with this one a little bit, just so I'm not left looking ashy, because at the end of the day I am a melanin mommy and I want to make sure that my highlights are not too ashy. That's why I mix my highlights to begin with. Let me get my hair together. And then, so this concludes my glowy everyday makeup look. This is something that I will wear, you know, every day. Natural-esque, minus, you know, probably the liner and the lashes and the highlight. So it's not really natural, but it's my natural. Okay, I really honestly I've learned that everybody's natural when it comes to makeup is totally different. Like, I'll consider this more on the natural side because my lashes are usually much more, or a little bit more dramatic, but for the most part this is what I would do. I hope y'all liked it. Like I said, I'm still trying to get in the swing of like trying to do voiceover, trying to figure out if I want to do a voiceover or talk to you guys and be in the frame and make sure I'm saying everything I need to say. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot, but you know, bear with me is what I'm basically trying to say, because I'm trying to figure this out. I'm really trying to figure this out. So in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we can't forget to do that. And I mean, like, while you're there, you might as well hit the little notification button, so when I post, you know, like, you in the loop. Thank you for watching, and until then, see you later. We're still working on that too.